number one. There's number two as well. FNG low on life. Goes to the Nether Strike. Pushing Husky back down. FNG will end up going down. The Darkseid Wall's in a good position, but Chelsea, he's just standing his ground. Physically damaged out of Walton, left with his blink dagger. He doesn't get there in time. Chelsea may die, but really, God, he's taking so much burst damage. Complexity is dishing it out. Lil will go down too. The Jets come back to wave Complexity. And, well,
He ends things, unless, of course, VDP manages to pick off either Swindles or Chessie on those calls.
that's so difficult to do. Like, Lotusob's already protecting Swindles.
Exactly, it's very difficult to do at this stage in time. And they just have so much protection in the rest of the Complexity lineup. Swindles is low, however.
Let Chessie just do the work.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Swindles doesn't need to be on the front line. If VP want to initiate, sure. Z-Freak just, like, already starts to send back.
He does have enrage though, so...
Z-Freak, get him out of there. Z-Freak, you have to get him out there. 4-star power, Swindles so low, the Yule Scepter. How does he get out of this one with a Silver Edge? The Crew Storm's too far away. God really wants the kill, and he can't keep chasing it. They're too far out. The melee ranks will go down thanks to Black Dragons. And the top tier 3 tower is also being chipped away pretty heavily.
I mean, these dragons are just game winners at this point. Almost more important than some of the heroes has been. Every game. Nature's Prophet survives. He didn't have the buyback, but he survives, and now there's 2 minutes on both Death Prophet and Gyrocopter, who both committed their buyback in the previous fight. Really a lot of back and forth, but it just seems like Complexity is faster to assemble their heroes and then utilize this lockdown to sort of keep all this damage output from Virtus Pro at bay. And they're just gonna go straight for the throne, knowing that there's no way the Corse can come back alive.
It might be a little greedy to do it though.
Change targets again.
Yeah, after that 3-man back wall, they're not feeling as confident. They need the Lion, like they need Hunter to get someone out of position.
I mean, it's a full minute. I think they could have committed to that.
Maybe. But why take the risk? It's the perils of single elimination.
I mean, it's almost more risky allowing VP to potentially come back from Mega Creep rather than going for the throne directly.
Well, catching off one hero, that might do it. Phobos, well, there's a lot of hexes being thrown out, Lil, keeping Phobos alive. FNG is the only one out of position now.
Every second right now counts. It's so much.
Chessie's trying it. FNG. Oh, there's the BKB out from Chessie. Swindles. Jumps on FNG. Realizing his reposition was already used. Phobos will drop as well. Complexity finally find the moment to get it out. A GG call. It's taking us a while to get through this game. 62 minutes inside the game.
What we will defend? Out from Dubu, poking and prodding.
They're trying to buy time for the Invoker to come in.
Right, Archstar's thrown with the horn out. Who are they going to target though? Miracle, Requiem wound up, trying to take out the illusions and reduce that damage, but Dubu getting spun out by No Tail. They've killed off the Earthquake, but it's a Vola out. And Bebby hexes up the jug, but it's back on the end. QO looks for the kill on Miracle, but Grave through by Fly. Now MVP, they still have spells to throw. No Tail, Omni Slash in 3. It's level 2 as well. He's hit that level 11 mark. It's just sticking on the target. That's the difficulty.
He's got the snowball.
Crit. Perfect placement. And now the Earthquake. Baby catches them both with a finger of death. Brings down the tusk. No Tail is deep behind enemy lines. He's going to have to spin and TP, spin and run, spin and hide. The Tornado catches 2 with a Darkseid EMP. Stunned and taken out. MVP have baited him deep and taken him down. Fly and Moonmeander both dropping low. But I don't think there's much left here for Miracle to do. He'll right click down and barely miss the raise on Bebby. But it's MP picking up a double kill, and Dubu taking out the third.
Bebby has just been an absolute god so far. Yeah, Brev is 8 seconds are going to wait for this. The Haunt is available for the Spectre, and this is the combination they've gone through time and time again. If OG is going to have any help, this is the fight they're going to have to hold.
What's their initiation plan, though? So as soon as they make one step forward, it's going to be the Spectral Haunt, the Blink Lasso. Forever Firefly's gone for 20 seconds, though. Not necessarily needed, as they do have the damage output behind them. And also with the alacrity onto Spectre, just ripping apart this melee barracks down to 2/3 HP. And there's a glyph here for OG, but they're waiting and biding their time. The EMP forward, they're actually caught Miracle. He doesn't use his BKB in time. Now he's got no mana left to close strike through. And Miracle pushed up into the high ground somehow, but Bebby, there's the Hex. It is the damage. And Miracle with no buyback left. MVP, they're running rampant through the OG main. They're back into the wall as well. But MVP's are staying through it all. And OG, one after the other. Omni Slash onto MP, cancelled out by the Yules. And I think No Tail. GG's gold. MVP take game number 1. Up against OG. because looking at MVP, the majority of the damage, it feels like, comes from that Enchantress. But with the Astral forward, Bevy slowed down by the Rod of Atos as well. OG a little bit tentative here with initiating onto an Enchantress, not knowing exactly where MVP are, but they still jumps forward. Miracle, oh man, Fly gets his freezing field cancelled out, and Miracle actually dropping very low, but they've still got the sustain to keep him alive, but the static as well. Even damage not enough. Miracle save on 100 HP, and OG clean up 3, and GG's called straight up blitz 22-5, and OG say, you know what, game number 1.
We saw this at TI, or the major actually, where the victory mid boosters.
How many does he have? 2 so far. Age is gone. Fly, ready with a black hole, backing back to the wall, surrender's back. Ember Spirit out and safe, and guess who's on the front line? Forever. Bullying everyone around. MVP, it looks like they're just content to sit back and let the Bristleback do all the work. Wall is already down, but MVP, they're just dodging around it. No reason to walk through as they're looking to take this second lane Rax with no problems whatsoever. OG, let's see the big black hole. Fly, where's your moment? When's your time? Forever stunned up, slowed down, no mana left, but Fly is trapped with the steering chains. Is he going to be able to get it down? He'll stick shot himself up, and Sandstorm is there. Lumiana caught with the Omni Slash as well. And MP looks like they've just cleaned up house. OG will buy back on the Enigma, but Miracle. Oh, they get a black hole, but Blitz. I think this is just a consolation prize.
Yeah, no follow-up damage whatsoever. OG, they're going to GG out of this one as MVP. They were thorough in this victory as...
But couldn't turn fast enough with the Hex. So like you said, as soon as they draw people back, suck them in, go into the rush pit of their own accord. Eternal Envy, Misery, we are all in the pit. Now this
highlight die goes down so fast.
Leave them open to a Chrono from General, so Secret, they will try and bail themselves out of that big AoE, the choke point, but a Doom off the General. Puppy chose his target and chose as well, and Rehar will just shred him with the poison damage, even with the false cross out. Puppy on the run, retreating away from the Rehar. There's the poison Nova, back onto 3. Eternal Envy
gonna go down.
Gets the Aegis of the Immortal onto the Nature's Prophet. And they've actually forced out Dendy's Exorcism and might look to fight with a Finger of Death. They definitely will. Dendy, highlight dive, perfect place and perfect time. Even after the quick death he suffered, comes back in.
There's no buyback on any of these cores. Even the Enchantress. It's just going to be the OD and the Oracle holding against pretty much everybody but the Venomancer, but when it comes to the straight push, it's Misery that you've got to worry about. He's got the Aegis, so killing him twice is going to be a tall feat. They're going to go for the split push. Is Eternal Envy, they're going to force them to make the decision. Are you going to defend this bottom one, or are you just going to leave this mid one for free?
With the BKB highlight die. Oh, the Clever Cape keeps him alive. There's no reveal.
Misery doesn't even care about heroes. He's just going straight for the buildings.
Right, click the building. Structural damage is good, and the blink forward again. Did Gerard caught? They're going to try and save him. Seneko, though, look at that damage output. And it's all over. Navi tap out against Team Secret in game number 1. It looked even. It looked good for Navi for the first 15 minutes, but that initial fight.
They're just playing hot potato with the lead right now.
The marauding hordes of summons and units out from Navi. No Tornado. They'll catch one off to the back. They think that's the real one. It's an illusion, though, from the Manta style of Eternal Envy. But they'll just send the Necro units up onto the high ground with the glyph available for Secret. Defending this Rax is still going to be difficult with a blink forward. They've got the duel of the Generals. There's going to be no Chrono with the blink. Where's the Raw? Misery target up. Did you Raw? They've got the Lycan. The Deafening Blast. They've got 2. The Deafening Blast with the Meteor. They've killed off EE and Misery. Puppy stuck in the ice wall for a little while, but forced back away. The buyback with the Lycan bringing it to the fight again. He's going to buy back. He has to try and buy for the Chrono. General. He's got the Wind Ranger. And Eternal Envy. Look at his HP. He has to shut him down to try and run himself away. But an ultra kill for Arstyle. Highlight Die tries his best. But a Rampage for Arstyle's Enchantress. He will finally drop to Misery, who battles it out 1v3. But Team Secret, they're on the ropes blitz. It's nearly coming to the end of game number 2. Buybacks out from Navi as Void and Earthspirit with the Enchantress as well. Look for the tier 4s, look for the game, look for the throne.
And that's a show of force if I've ever seen one. When everybody buys back, it's only Envy by himself. They've been tracking buybacks. Navi senses the win, and after the first game, a lot of people predicted this to be 2-0, but Navi battling back from the deficit. They're going to take this game off the back of an art style Enchantress and a Dendi.
This is their home. The big bad wolf is going to blow it all down as Dendi splashes through the creeps. A little bit of a nuke for the general. Blink forward, caps it out on stun. Heads
They can pick him off here.
If he can get finished off the full step back, but it's down to the clip, clear through him. With Dingerar popping his BKB, not being touched by that big AoE ult.
And Eternal Envy's actually held onto the haunt, so they could look for the re-engage.
Oh, they can look for the chase. There's Astral there, but the Fiend's been back on the Rehab. They can just pump out some damage. Dingerar to the side, but then he comes to BKB. The Horde, Eternal Envy tries for Asphalt, but the Glimmer Cape keeps him at arm's reach. But Navi not breaching barracks here. Tier 3 is all they've taken so far. They still do have Aegis and Cheese though, Blitz. And maybe even the strength to take another lane.
Yeah, without the haunt available, Eternal Envy's effectiveness really decreases in these fights, but Dingerar getting pretty low.
Half HP, that's another last one. Maybe we are both shredded. Dendi clears through 2, and Puppy changed back behind Tier 4s. Dendi clears up his brother and he's gone. He's done for. No buyback for Secret. Another lane of racks for Navi. 40 minutes in, 12 to 27, and Nathos Vincere looking for Tier 4s and looking for Throne.
Honestly, all that's left now is for Secret to just, they've lost. They're just processing it right now. As Navi, they're about to complete the upset as they still hold on to the Aegis and Cheese.
Navi in a
Going
best
for the last fight, but it's just not going to be enough.
in a best of 3 against Team Secret. Navi are back, ladies and gentlemen. Navi are back. But look at the damage. Whoa, nearly bringing down the Doombringer, but it's okay. The shot's taking in the back end. The limp tiny. QO tries to force down. Hansky with the ice ball there. The 5 seconds will relocate. 3, 2, dead. Z-Freak deafening blasting him forever, just right-clicking through everybody. Complexity, they tried in for it, but Limp, he has to deal with a Sven. BKB still available with the stun.
He doesn't have buyback.
Control forever. The buyback from Hanskin tries to keep his buddy alive, but I don't know if it's enough. Forever cleaning up house. Limp will take another hit to the face, and there's Nature's Prophet absolutely demolishing Complexity's matchup. Swindles, battles against QO, they'll bring down the Sven at the very least, but this Ice Wall keeps them under control. The Doombringer, the Nature's Prophet, and Ultra Kill, looking for the Rampage for him. Yes, he's got it! Nature's Prophet with a Rampage against Complexity, and the 2 buybacks out.
Towers.
Maybe you look for the Haunt to initiate MP. He's going to go into the Glimmer Cave. He spots out Hanskin, and there's the Haunt back to back to the wall. The Rampage comes through, but Hanskin's already dead to just the Haunt illusion. Bemby and MP on the back end still gets expended. He spells, and they are just absolutely destroying Complexity. An ultra kill for QO is ready for Swindles. And with that, just like mentioning on QO, the vacuum back of the 3-9 wall as well. The Haunt is forward and Limp. Swindles, Hanskin stunned the couple of illusions, but then QO just running straight forward for the 10 with a Hand of God popping. Alacrity QO burns through. And MVP diving into tier 4. Toss back, Swindles is in the mix. He's got his Ravage, but the Aegis is down, and the buybacks come out of Complexity. QO might be in trouble. The well-timed Ravage catches the Spectre, and they've got him. Finger of Death, Death One is there for the Tornado. Look at Complexity. They've spent so much on that one hero that MVP, they've got free reign with the Invoker. A triple kill for MP, and even Limp buys back the TP in, but I'm not sure he'll get much done.
All he's got is Hellbears and a Centaur. Can they close the distance on PPD? He's slowed up a little bit, but now back on the run. Dendi's going to trap up in 2 seconds, 1 second time, and this may just be enough to catch up to him. But Arteezy stands his ground. Fierce here as well, but so is General. Turns on the Firefly, and PPD lets another stun off, keeping that Bite Rider away, while Arstyle is getting ripped apart by Arteezy. PPD will die as a sacrificial lamb, but Fear in general that is battling it out. But okay, Outrider will find the kill first. Visage Familiars that finished the job, and Denny back under the cover of Mel. The gust from Arteezy, he can't do any kind of physical damage into Dendy. The Familiars will double drop onto Dendy and keep him there, but the Chen army from Arstar surrounding Arteezy, allowing Seneko to hit into that carry draw Ranger, and they're gonna find the kill. Yes, they do. Arstar will grab himself a double kill, with Seneko keeping the pressure on.
It'll be even harder to take down for Sven and Templar Assassin.
Well, that tier 3 tower lasts long. Familiars plus Arteezy, once he turned on that aura, they focused well into that melee rags, and there's your Chrono Spear, catching out 3. Universe in the perfect position. Arteezy still playing objective-based gaming, and now the curse is out. Visage, Fear, he may go down. Arteezy trying to kill him off a PPD. Swat found the perfect moment. TheRediye just cannot get close to do the damage, so General has to help out by lasting it back, but they really want Arteezy, but they can't find a target. The Deafening Blast makes a little bit more space. Where is this damage? It's still there from Evil Jesus, and nowhere existing from Navi. TheRediye moves the front line, but it's GG. Navi have lost way too much here. Evil Geniuses will take game 1 of this best of 3 semi-final. What other ops?
The other Black Dragon.
Oh, the jump in. Wall over on Dendy. Vienna's Atlas walking back out again, but Arteezy on the back line. He's shredding Navi apart. The buyback is there for Chen, but Chen just keeps getting locked. There's your duel. The Chrono comes off, but TheRediye is stuck inside of it. He can't really make any kind of play. Universe, he's already done his job. Dendy, none of he can get out. He's locked inside the ice wall. This could be it right now. The Evil Geniuses, they are shredding apart Navi, and there is really no answer. Arteezy still hasn't even burnt this Aegis to be immortal. It's a triple kill for Samael. TheRediye, another imprisonment will be there. He comes out from Denny. The PVD hot on the tail. It's an ultra kill for Samael. Will they make it a Rampage? No, they won't. Few will end up stealing that one. But this game is pretty much over, and it is over. GG. Evil Geniuses will be facing up against MVP in the Dota Grand Final here in beautiful Croatia. Well, they instantly break that static link, but a double stun from PPD, and may as well be a Rampage with support arriving. QO's being a field protected. There's two of the healing wall down. He turns the only on for Rev. Is going to come in as a perk with his Bristleback. Only the Aegis Immortal expended. For Rev, however, he's out of mana, but it's not stopping MP with a spin on a practically 5 heroes. Debbie now can tether himself forward, giving Rev more to fight with a paralyzing cast. Fear can't add any more to this fight either. Bebby, they can't even kill him with the other remaining 3 EG heroes. The Death Ward forcing him back out again. Allows for Rev to reposition now with that imprisonment as well. But there is a lot of Atos. Death Prophet starts the Spirit Siphon, but with no Exorcism, there's no real big damage. Have they got any kind of big ultimate? MP's got his actually off cooldown in 5 seconds time. He's trying to get rid of the trees, do some work, but really it's the OD that's doing it solo. You are in deep now, MVP. You're under the tier 4 towers, and the Omni gonna go for Universe. 5 lives underneath the Fountain of Evil Geniuses. They haven't even taken the tier 2 tower. Down, no real big damage. PPD comes in for the double stun. And well, where is the extra follow-up? There's a black hole. Cura doesn't walk into a defensive relocate, as well as imprisonment. The black hole does absolutely nothing at the end of the day. MP jumps in, slices up PPD, and he'll go for more. In fact, he's just waiting for the Omni Slash, and there she goes. This really ends the game. MVP are looking like they're going to take a 2-0. Arteezy with a triple kill on MP, finishing him off. And there it is. Good game, well played. EG are staring down the barrel of a complete whitewash from the Koreans against the Americans. They're starting to pincer in on top of EG. PPD's waiting for that big overgrowth to buy some space. Arteezy doesn't want to lose these stacks right now. But QO, well, he might actually make Arteezy lost. There goes your enrage. Where's your damage? The finger repair. He actually, wow, really? He did it with the doppelganger. Fear come out, inflict the damage. QO will survive. BS swapping it back in. MP, he's still got that Eclipse ready to pop. And who can he kill off? Probably the Invoker, a 35-star intel. But the pushback with the Deafening Blast. You've actually bought just enough space, but not enough for Universe to survive. He's roared up, even with the wall around him. The damage is enough from the Beastmaster as Dubu playing around with Samael. It's all about the Invoker. Stunned up, they're moving over. Fear as well. Try and retreat out. MVP's right behind. Fissure on cooldown for 6 more seconds. One more attack will kill him. The BT. Well, they come on the back of the horse. block, and there it is. QR arrives to the fight. Fear will drop as well. 7-13. Now MVP will take that tier 1. Pushing a long way out. But the 4 staffs are up. Back wall from Universe. Catches out 2 heroes. The Raw on top of Sumail. Can manage to kill him off. Kuro needs to make more of himself as Arteezy makes a beeline for Forever to swamp up. Dubra will protect him. The mech as well. Arteezy needs more damage. They'll actually Fisher block it out from Femi. They just can't keep this chase going. Another BKB waiting. Dubra with a stun. Fear is still there with the accurate slam from Femi. It arrives. Dubra is still bloody alive. He will only believe we're going to have 3 alive for Rev. There's just not enough damage to kill him off either. MVP, they really are the immortals right now. Sumail has to retreat back out. Fear is stranded. The axis from Forever will find the kill. It's 3-0. Dynamax and wanting to end the game. Like, they could delay this up. They could wait for the next Roshan. They could do all this kind of jazz, but instead, you buy it back, you come, and it's almost like they're trying to make a statement against EG while they do this.
Yeah, they're playing for the win right now.
Yeah, PPT so close. He's not going to get there's no vision on him at the moment because they did lose a gem. Forev jumps in, he gets the Raw over on Sumail with the Necro book. Sumail's running out of mana so quickly. Arteezy looking for the fight. Nice on from PPD, but Forev, he's done the work on the backlines. The buyback there, but Ferry. Perfect, that goes slam. Fear and PPD, they drop down low, and this will allow the Ori to drop the hammer down on top of EG. Forev goes to work. Arteezy will die. This could be it. This could actually be the grand final winners. MVP, they just keep going in deeper. They get the stun over onto Sumail, and there it is. GG! MVP will defeat the TI champions, Evil Geniuses, in a whitewash grand final.